Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. When you mention the word potassium, most Americans think of bananas. Bananas are a good source of potassium, but there are many other foods that provide more potassium than bananas. In this video, I'll cover 20 of the best food sources for potassium. The standard American diet is a high sodium, low potassium diet. The main source of sodium is salt added to prepared and restaurant foods. It doesn't matter if it's sea salt, rock salt, or kosher salt, all salt is about 40% sodium. And sodium is an essential nutrient. It regulates fluid balance, electrical nerve impulses, and muscle function. Potassium, found in many salt substitutes, is another essential nutrient that regulates muscle function, nerve function, and kidney blood filtration. Eating too much sodium can increase blood volume and blood pressure, whereas potassium can decrease blood volume, resulting in lower blood pressure. Regardless of what some diet experts and websites claim, there currently is no recommended dietary allowance for potassium. Americans are encouraged to obtain 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams of potassium per day. The recommended levels for added sodium, that's sodium added to foods and not found naturally in foods, are 1,500 to 2,500 milligrams per day. 1 teaspoon of table salt has about 2,400 milligrams of sodium. Many Americans consume between 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams of sodium per day. These levels of added sodium can cause high blood pressure for salt-sensitive individuals. This hamburger and fried potato meal has nearly 3,000 milligrams of sodium. The best sources of potassium are fruits, vegetables, and some fish. One of the best sources of potassium is the much maligned, starchy tuber, the potato. A 6-ounce serving of baked potato with skin is low in sodium and provides about 950 milligrams of potassium. Compared to fast food and other fried potatoes, for about the same number of calories, you get significantly less sodium and more potassium. The potassium in the oven-fried potatoes more than offsets the sodium, even if you add salt. Potato chip manufacturers love to emphasize the fact that potato chips have more potassium than sodium. While this is a good thing, potato chips also provide about 150 calories per ounce. For the same 150 calories, you can eat 3.5 ounces of boiled potatoes with a higher ratio of potassium to sodium. Just behind white potatoes are orange yams, also known as sweet potatoes. A 6-ounce serving, baked, has about 840 milligrams of potassium. While those numbers may sound impressive, beet greens, yes, the part of red beets that most people discard, are a potassium powerhouse. Whereas 2.5 ounces of beetroot provides 230 milligrams of potassium, the same serving size in beet greens provides almost 3 times the potassium for a fraction of the calories. Avocado is another high potassium food. 1/2 medium avocado provides almost 500 milligrams of potassium and can be served dozens of ways. If you don't like avocado, you can obtain the same amount of potassium from a 4-ounce serving of cooked halibut. Just 1 cup of lentil soup has about 460 milligrams of potassium. 1 medium-sized banana, about 7 inches long, has about 420 milligrams of potassium. You can also get 420 milligrams of potassium from 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. 4 ounces of cooked salmon provides about 335 milligrams of potassium. If you prefer lean fish, 4 ounces of cooked tilapia has about 430 milligrams of potassium. 1 cup of split pea soup made with potatoes has about 390 milligrams of potassium. Since potatoes are one of the best sources of potassium, the more you add, the more potassium in your soup. A 1 cup serving of green peas provides about 350 milligrams of potassium. 1/2 cup of cooked black beans has about 300 milligrams of potassium. Beans are also a good source of fiber and protein. 1 medium tomato, any variety, has about 290 milligrams of potassium. Eating 1½ ounces of dry roasted peanuts provides about 280 milligrams of potassium. Like potato chips, peanuts are high in calories, providing 250 calories in a 1½ ounce serving. You can obtain 230 milligrams of potassium from 1 medium orange, or 250 milligrams of potassium from 4 ounces of orange juice. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter has about 210 milligrams of potassium. Like peanuts, peanut butter is a high calorie density food. This peanut butter and banana sandwich provides about 1 milligram of potassium for every calorie. A healthier snack would be raw carrots. 1/2 cup has about 205 milligrams of potassium and less than 30 calories. If you prefer cooked carrots, enjoy them roasted or add them to soups and stews. You can start your day with 1 cup of oat cereal, providing 100 milligrams of potassium, or 1 cup of hot oatmeal with 165 milligrams of potassium. By eating a combination of high potassium foods, you can easily obtain 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams per day without resorting to supplements. This salmon meal provides less than half the calories, about 1/3 the sodium, and 2.5 times the potassium. If you're not quite ready for salmon, lentils, and beet greens, you can obtain a fraction of the calories, a fraction of the sodium, and a higher ratio of potassium to sodium in this simple fried tilapia meal. By eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, and fish, you can easily obtain enough potassium from your diet. If you watched previous videos in this series, you may have noticed a pattern. Many essential nutrients are obtained from plants and lean protein, like fish and poultry. Plant foods provide fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, can be antibacterial, and anti-cancer. While I'm not advocating eating a plant-based diet, a healthy diet should include a variety of minimally processed foods. If you have a question about this video, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching and healthy eating.